Throughout life, people will make you mad, disrespect you, and treat you bad. Let God deal with the things they do, cause hate in your heart will consume you too. Fear is not real. It is a product of thoughts you create. Do not misunderstand me. Danger is very real. But fear is a choice. Fear is not real. The only place that fear can exist is in our thoughts of the future. It is a product of our imagination, causing us to fear things that do not at present, and may not ever exist. That is near insanity. Do not misunderstand me. Danger is very real, but fear is a choice. Never lie, steal, cheat, or drink. But if you must lie, lie in the arms of the one you love. If you must steal, steal away from bad company. If you must cheat, cheat death. And if you must drink, drink in the moments that take your breath away. The keys to life are running and reading. When you're running, there's a little person that talks to you and says, "Oh, I'm tired. My lungs about to pop. I'm so hurt. There's no way I can possibly continue." You want to quit. If you learn how to defeat that person when you're running, you will how to not quit when things get hard in your life. For reading, there have been gazillions of people that have lived before all of us. There's no new problem you could have with your parents, with school, with a bully. There's no new problem that someone hasn't already had and written about it in a book. Don't chase people. Be yourself, do your own thing and work hard. The right people, the ones who really belong in your life, will come to you and stay. We spend money that we do not have on things we do not need to impress people who do not care. Stop letting people who do so little for you control so much of your mind, feelings and emotions. If you're not making someone else's life better, then you're wasting your time. Your life will become better by making other lives better. Never underestimate the pain of a person, because in all honesty, everyone is struggling. Some people are just better at hiding it than others. Being realistic is the most common path to mediocrity. There's no reason to have a plan B, because it distracts from plan A. The separation of talent and skill is one of the greatest misunderstood concepts for people who are trying to excel, who have dreams, who want to do things. Talent you have naturally. Skill is only developed by hours and hours and hours of beating on your craft. Money and success don't change people, they merely amplify what is already there. Life isn't how many breaths you take, but it's the moments that take your breath away. There are so many people who have lived and died before you. You will never have a new problem, you're not going to ever have a new problem. Somebody wrote the answer down in a book somewhere. Basic principles, no matter what, no matter when, no matter who. Any man has a chance to sweep any woman off her feet. He just needs the right broom. When you're wondering what to say, or how you look, just remember, she is already out with you. That means she said yes when she could have said no. That means she made a plan when she could have just blown you off. So that means it is no longer your job to make her like you. It's your job not to mess it up. Too many people spend money they haven't earned, to buy things they don't want, to impress people they don't like. Because that's what people do. They leap, and hope to God they can fly. Because otherwise, we just drop like a rock. Wondering the whole way down, why in the hell did I jump? But here I am, Sarah, falling. And there's only one person that makes me feel like I can fly. That's you. You can't be scared to die for the truth. The truth is the only thing that is ever going to be constant. I don't make jokes. I just watch the government and report the facts. I want to be the person that is the first person there, and the last person to leave. That's who I want to be, because I think the road to success is through commitment, and through the strength to drive through that commitment when it gets hard. And it is going to get hard, and you're going to want to quit sometimes, but it'll be colored by who you are, and more who you want to be. Stop thinking about the damn wall, he said. There is no wall. There are only bricks. Your job is to lay this brick perfectly. Then move on to the next brick. Then lay that brick perfectly. Then the next one. Don't be worrying about no wall. Your only concern is one brick. I'm a guy. Since when do we get anything right the first time? Does it ever occur to women that maybe a guy might like to have a plan, because he's nervous? He's not sure that he could just walk up to you, and you'd respond, if he said I like you. I like you. I like you. Being realistic is the quickest path to mediocrity. Just remember, lover boy, she said, be nice to everybody you pass on your way up, because you just might have to pass them again on your way down. Not if you pay attention. I mean, you're sending all the right signals: no earrings, heels under 2 inches, your hair is pulled back, you're wearing reading glasses with no book, drinking a Grey Goose martini, which means you had a hell of a week, and a beer just wouldn't do it. And if that wasn't clear enough, there's always the fuck off sign that you have stamped on your forehead. The only thing that I see that is distinctly different about me is, I am not afraid to die on a treadmill. You might have more talent than me, you might be smarter than me. But if we get on the treadmill together, there's 2 things. You are getting off first. Or I am going to die. It's that simple. Running and reading are the keys of life. Greatness is not this wonderful, esoteric, elusive, godlike feature that only the special among us will ever taste. It's something that truly exists in all of us. It's respectable to lose to the universe. It's a tragedy to lose to yourself. How we decide to respond to our fears, that is the person we become. I decided to be funny. The thing I've learned over the years about advice is that no one can accurately predict the future, but we all think we can. So advice at its best is one person's limited perspective of the infinite possibilities before you. People's advice is based on their fears, their experiences, their prejudices, and at the end of the day, their advice is just that, it's theirs, not yours.